Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's falconpaladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void. And today it's going to be the cheese compilation for February 2022. And we've already got 4 SCVs moving out, 3 SCVs moving out for a triple proxy racks in this TVP. Bottom right of Berlingrad, we've got our Red Terran player. It is Hyper 1. And in the top left, we've got Saint Waffle, who just extractor tricked to give himself 15 supply out of available 14 supply. You better throw down a pool quickly versus this triple proxy racks, man. Are you gonna drone scout? Nope, hatch first in it. Wow, so extractor trick into hatch first at 15 supply, which means his pool is gonna be a little bit earlier. Yep, 15, 14, and then 14 spawning pool. Are you going to build a bunker? A little SCV? Or, nope. Okay, so 3 racks versus a 15, 14. Yep, there we go. 14. So 15, 14, 14 is an aggressive build. You get up to 19 workers, and then you make nothing but zerglings. You pull workers off the gas as soon as you have money for speed. So we will see who's going to come out on top here. If you want me to cast your cheese, send it to me at falconpaladin@gmail.com with the subject of cheese. And I'll send it to my screeners. Thank you very much, the screeners of this month, Samacron, Stefan, and Jim, for screening the cheese for me. Saves me a lot of time. We got a lot of submissions this month, so I have high hopes for this cheese compilation to be very, very excellent. All right, so floating the barracks into the main base of the Zerg player. And then starting to build barracks. Oh, hang on. Does he see this? Oh my gosh, no. Make some lings. The whole point of this build is you make lings. You have enough gas for speed. Oh my gosh, he's still not making lings. Dude, Saint Waffle, 50. Okay, so now he's making 2 sets of lings. He's bringing drones over to respond to this. I like it. So that was a little bit aggressive from Hyper 1, throwing that bunker up in that position. It was not the greatest play I've ever seen. So he's going to kill that SCV. But there's another SCV here to continue the building. And then the lings start popping out. Oh, he's not getting speed. He's not getting speed. He's not even starting speed. Oh my gosh, the ring of bunkers here. And then he can fall back to the bunkers. It's like trying to cannon rush. It's like trying to cannon rush a Zerg player. And it looks wonky, but it can kind of work sometimes. So queen up, bunker in, lings fighting, queen. Assist us with your DPS. Kill that SCV. Dude, this is so many dead drones. But you know what? There's only 12 workers back home for Hyper 1. Or I guess 2 of them are over here too, so it's not as big of a deal. This is absolutely insane. And then the second bunker, and then you can fall back to the 3rd bunker. More lings in production. Still no speed from... Okay. Well, St. Waffle's down to 5 drones now. And he taps out, and Hyper 1 is victorious in game 1 of our cheese compilation for today. That was very silly. So Saint Waffle, I don't think, responded to that quite perfectly. What he really should have done is immediately got speed going, started a spine, made nothing but zerglings, started another queen here. Don't worry so much about trying to kill all 3 of these bunkers, right? Yeah, the Marines can fall back to the bunkers, but whatever. Get a queen out, attack them, force them to fall back. They don't have anything to heal them at all. And then keep your lings. If you can get a surround on the Marines so they're not very careful being on the creep, then kill them. Yeah, but don't chase them into the bunker. Let them hang back. Let them hang back until you get speed going, until you get that spine up. And then the spine will help you in the situation immensely. Your natural base is totally healthy. I mean, transferring some drones down there if they're under attack, but they're not. I mean, spawning pool's in a safe place. This extractor's in a safe place. Bunker Marines can't hit anything of really importance here at all. But that said, nice creative cheese out of Hyper 1, floating barracks into the main base and throwing up 3 bunkers on the edge of the creep. Good stuff. Really fun stuff to start this thing off. So let's get this show further on the road by going to game number 2. Game 2 is here on Curious Minds. Top left, it is Mantis M, and in the bottom right, we have Borealis, which I think is a constellation or maybe a collection of stars in a galaxy, something related to astronomy. All right, man. Thanks, says Mantis. You're welcome. And this probe is up to no good. It's going to be a cannon rush or maybe a proxy gateway here from Borealis. All right, man. So we've got a proxy. Got a pylon coming up in the top side of Curious Minds. Very hard to scout. And Mantis, wow. Throwing up a forward forge. What the heck? If you're hiding the forge, scouting probes are just going to walk right past it while they're walking into your main. This is weird, man. This is super weird. All right, so stealing the gas. Well, one gas is Mantis M, throwing up a pylon inside the main base of Borealis. And double proxy gateway here from Borealis versus a cannon rush. Holy smokes. There is nothing to defend a cannon rush. But there's also nothing to defend two zealots from walking in here and killing every single probe and denying your mining. So, who's going to win? Oh, 3 proxy gateways. And Borealis, okay, I was going to say, he feels fairly unconcerned with this. Okay, so now we have a cannon. Okay, so go surround the cannon before this one comes up. Okay, so now it's too late. It is too late. This cannon is protecting this one. And Borealis is making sure that he can't, Mantis can't wall off with just pylons. So here we go. First zealot, second zealot here on the way. This is going to be interesting. Cannon rush versus proxies. Proxy zealota. Wait, hold on a second. Is this a hard wall? He didn't cancel the pylon. I know. A lot of things are going on here, Borealis, but... Can the zealot get through? Oh, there's a cannon. There's a cannon. Okay, so once the cannon dies... Oh, hang on. So zealot... Oh, well, all right. I guess I was going to maybe wait until the zealot dies. Or until the pylon dies and then run the zealots past, but this is going extremely poorly here for Borealis. Okay, so zealots die getting nothing done. And right, so this cannon and a zealot here too. That's your GG. Oh, bleeping piece of bleep, says Borealis. He's very upset that his cheese didn't work. But then Mantis's totally did with the hard wall against the zealots here. Why ruin the game? What are you talking about? You just cheesed yourself, Borealis. Why are you so mad? I like a good mad cheeser who's losing. It's very entertaining stuff, dude. Okay, so cannon. All right, so cannon down. Probes are like, we can take this. It's only one zealot. Yeah, that's very well chosen there by Mantis. And that's it. Borealis has no mining going on whatsoever. Mantis totally does. He lost some probes there, but having some probes is better than 0 probes, which is what Borealis is looking at here. And that's your GG. We're just done. I mean, yeah, you have a zealot left, Borealis, but, I mean, cannon, zealot, Mantis is still producing stuff. I guess Borealis is still producing one final zealot here with a remaining tiny bit of minerals that he's got, but they saw. That is it, man. I mean, Borealis is still in the game because he's angry, and he thinks he can win this thing with a handful of zealot, but he's already tried the handful of zealot strategy, and it hasn't really worked. That's, I mean, zealot buying time for the cannon to finish is so good. And, okay, so that's not actually a wall. But once again, probes are here to assist, and there's not that many zealots, and that's all that Borealis has. He's not rebuilt his base. He's being rebuilt. He's might actually die here just from losing buildings, but leave us, says Mantis. Bleep you, says Borealis. Sure, again, a lot of probes are dying here, but, I mean, got 11-0, so 11-0 is just fine. You ruined the game, says Borealis. Hee, says Mantis. I just cannon rushed you, man. I cannon proxy cybercord you, which is hilarious. Now waste your time, you pathetic trash. All right, we're speeding this up. He doesn't want to go home. He's going to make Mantis kill his gateways. So we're going to times 4 this thing. Satisfying, says Mantis. He's doing the thing, right? People who are angry and yelling at you, they don't want you to be happy. They want you to be as mad and angry as they are. And when you're not, it's discouraging for them. So here come the zealots, yada, yada, yada. We brought a depth to kill buildings because why not? I mean, honestly, making stalkers would be probably a smarter play. Look how fast the depths attack. I'll send this to YouTube, you know. And he did, and Mantis is your winner in 6.5 minutes. That was absolutely funny. Man, one of the more angrier cheesers we've seen in a while there. And again, if Borealis just got cannon rushed, and he was trying to go for like a 1-gate expand or something, and it didn't, it went poorly for him and he lost, and then he was mad, I'd be like, all right, fine. Thumbs up, I get it, man. But the fact that he went for a triple proxy gate, and then he gets mad at Mantis for cheesing. It's like, well, my cheese is morally superior to your cheese, because cannon rushing is bad, but proxy gateways are fine. It's such a weird idea here from Borealis. But, losing makes you mad sometimes. I understand that. Cool. So nicely done there. Some Protoss representation already. Some Zerg, Terran, and Protoss already in the first couple games. Let's see what's in game number 3. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Game numero 3 is on Hardwire, the latter edition. Not really a good map for cheesing, but top right we're going to have GLHF, and in the bottom left a Zerg player again. It is Tommy Lee Jones. Really enjoyed him in The Fugitive, which if you haven't seen it, it's an excellent movie starring Harrison Ford and Tommy Lee Jones. And if you haven't heard of it, I'm not going to tell you anything else. Just watch it. It's an excellent, excellent movie. All right. So we've got an Overlord scouting out as well. ZVZ is, I don't know, like 50, maybe 70% cheese. Long macro games are very, very hard to find in this matchup. And pool first here from Tommy Lee Jones. GLHF here instead is working on what looks like 17 gas in it. Fine. 17 gas, I guess a 16 pool, something like that. 16 hatch, somewhere around there. There we go. 17 pool. And Tommy Lee Jones, this looked pretty early. This might have been a 12 pooler from him. It did seem pretty darn fast. So here we go. Pool up, 6lings on the way. Well timed. He didn't make the mistake of spending larva on drones. So we didn't have enough larva available to make 6lings. That's something you got to keep in mind if you're ling rushing, which I personally have done myself before. And there's your hatch at about 18 supply. So, all right. So the good news is it wasn't a hatch first play. That's going to help GLHF hold this off quite nicely. We're pulling to boys, though. Oh, boys. All right. So here come the lings. Here come the drones. This is like a rogue special. And it's not only rogue that does this. We've seen Dark do this. We see Serral and Raynor do this. We see all the top Zergs in the world do this, sometimes at the highest levels. Like, I imagine at Katowice, which is actually, like, round of 36 is now. But, yeah, we'll see this. We'll see this in ZVZs. Just because, late game ZVZ is a little frustrating to play, I think, and some players don't like it all that much, and we'll do this. So, I mean, So GLHF has no indication this is coming. He has made exactly 0 Zerglings. He's droning up. So here come the lings, and this is where GLHF is like, I suppose I should have made some Zerglings. Oh, man. This is beautifully executed from Tommy Lee Jones. This is honestly like high-level ZVZ stuff here. 3 spines on the edge. Well, 4 seems like overkill. 3's probably fine. Oh, maybe don't. Good positioning by the queen here from GLHF. He is throwing up a Baneling nest before anything else, and he's getting spines up, but they're late. He's getting spines up, but no, the drones are trying to take him down, but the lings have a lot to say about that. He's bringing his own drones out to try to defend. The spines for Tommy Lee Jones must finish. They must finish now. Oh, Tommy Lee Jones. 7-7 workers. He's trying desperately to kill this one queen. The spine crawler gonna save it? Oh my gosh, the spine crawler saved it. It's only at 8 HP. Spine. Oh, those lings are absolutely toasteroni. Fare thee well, lings. Ow, ow. God, that was so bad from GLHF. Now we're spining away at the main hatchery. The natural base. Maybe, I don't know, send one of the spines down here to start killing that. I'd give that a shot. I know there's a couple lings down there, but you can fight these with this drone. With these drones. Also, yeah, moving up another one. Perfect. Moving up another one. Maybe another one, too. Staying out of range of these spines, obviously. Yeah, drones in here to kill enemy drones of Tommy. They're just trying to mine here, GLHF is. But on the other end, okay, we're going to send some lings down and start working away at Tommy Lee Jones' main hatch. So this kind of turns into a base race scenario. The difference is that GLHF has income, right? And Tommy Lee Jones does not. He has no income available. He's got 100 minerals in the bank for some reason that I don't understand. He's going to actually kill this hatchery before this third spine burrows. which I don't think we can kill this. Queen's using the opportunity to fight quite nicely here, but they can't kill one of the spines at all. Spine's trying to run, drone's rather trying to run, taking spine hits here. And all right. Oh, a bunch of lings out from GLHF, just running past the spine as well. Nice job with the drone, getting a couple kills out there, but this is officially base race in it. This is Le Base Race. And the spines are off creep because they killed the hatchery. So it's going to help kill GLHF's buildings faster. So, I mean, this... I don't know, man. I don't know about this one. It's 12 lings, yeah, but also there are 4 spines. So Tommy Lee Jones going to lose his hatch, which is only fair because he's killed, obviously, GLHF's hatch. These guys need to come down here. See, but also the problem is he can't provide any creep for his spines. Oh, no. Okay, that's it. So now Tommy Lee, all GLHF has to do, rather, is wait for the creep to recede. And these spines will die. And that's it. This is insane. But hang on. Hang on. Oh, GLHF unburrows his spines. So they're not dying anymore, which is one of the weirder things. Burrowed off creep? Dude, this is crazy. This is so good. So, yeah. Burrowed off creep, they die. Unburrow them off creep, and suddenly they stop losing health and start regenerating health. I don't, like, for lore purposes, this makes no sense at all. But for game purposes, it's very interesting at the very least. You lost, says GLHF, because he saved enough money to throw down an extractor down here. So that's good. Oh, but Tommy Lee Jones can build an extractor too. Ah, that's right. He had like 100 minerals in the bank. Dude, this is crazy. This is absolutely bananas. The problem is, again, these guys off creep are dying. And that's the army. That's the army right here. These spines are everything Tommy Lee has to fight against those lings. So now it's going to be 12 lings versus 4 drones, and that's just not a fair fight. So this is it, man. Like, speedlings cruising across the map. La, 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 la. The spines dying off creep real fast, actually. Don't go in there. You don't... Oh, there's the unburrow to try to keep it alive, but then the lings pounce. The lings pounce and chew it to pieces. And now, yep, dead drone, dead drone, dead drone, dead drone. All right, cool. That's your GG. Bam, GLHF is your winner in 6.5 minutes. Fantastic. Fantastic little ZVZ there. Just... Yep, that's Extractor. This handful of lings. Tommy Lee Jones' plan of bringing spines to kill the enemy didn't really account for the fact that the creep would go away and his spines would be useless after that point, and they certainly were. So that was absolutely hilarious. I do have a rule against worker rushes, but if they're interesting in some way, like this one was, thumbs up. That was good. Good selection by the screeners. Thanks for getting that one through, and thanks GLF for sending it in. Wow, that was very, very fun. So next up, we got more cheese, probably involving, I'd say, a Terran of some kind. We're on Beckett Industries, the letter edition, top right. We've got a Terran. It is QPAC. QPAC, like Tupac. And in the bottom left, we've got DES. So red versus blue TVT here on Beckett Industries. It's always nice when there is a large selection of cheese for my screeners to choose from, because I feel like every single cheese they select is going to be good and maybe a little bit above average. Again, falconpaladin@gmail.com. Subject cheese. Also, check out, I was AFK, says QPAC. Oh, that's not good, man. Anyway, check me out at falconpaladin.store, okay, for StarCraft merchandise. You can also check me out at patreon.com/falconpaladin if you want to support the channel through that method. Also, if you don't like Patreon, you can support me directly here on YouTube by clicking the join button down below. Now, look, we did figure this out the other day during a live stream for Brood War on Sunday. If you are on like an Xbox or a PlayStation or on an iPhone, you don't have a join button. You just don't have it. It's not offered to you on those platforms. So you either got to use a web browser, right? Go to a computer, use a web browser to click that join button, or you can find an Android phone. And because Android's owned by Google, they'll allow you to do that, right? It's kind of silly, the games that large, huge companies play, but yeah, I had some people being like, I don't have a join button. It's like, oh, you're on an Xbox. Oh, you're on an iPhone. Oh, okay, well, this makes all perfect sense. Anyway, QPOC's doing fine. He said he was AFK to start the game, but like his barracks is actually ahead of what DES is. He's got double gas rolling. Wow, that's pretty aggressive. What is the plan here? And then sending 2 SEVs out. So QPOC, I think maybe trying to lull the enemy into a false sense of security by being like, ah, they were AFK to start the game. So, you know, he's probably way behind. I don't have to play super hard. But Jachung, proxy factory. That's what the double gas opening is for. It lets you get that factory out fast and gets you 2 factories out quickly with enough gas available for that. So QPOC has a plan. I support this dude. I like what he's up to here. Meanwhile, a Reaper's on the way from DES. Marine up for QPOC to deal with incoming Reapers because he knows Reaper is a pretty common opening in this matchup. And is the Reaper going to hop down and go right past? Yep. So DES is going to go right past these factories. What a weird place to throw up your factories, man. I mean, he doesn't do anything to stop them from coming up at all. He probably should send the Reaper back and kill those SCVs that are building those factories, but choosing not to, you know, that's, I'm not gonna judge, but you probably should have gone back. So the Reaper's like, huh. Just sitting there. All right. Cool. And wow, tech labs on these factories. Into factory? Into factory. Into tank? Into cyclone? What's our plan here? And the Reaper's just like, pow, pow, pow. This Marine has no interest in sacrificing his life for those SCVs. This is definitely a bit of a lower level cheese game. But it is tanks. Holy tank rush, Batman. 3-minute tank rush. And then the Marine, beautiful, on the high ground. Oh, getting an extra shot off there, chasing the Reaper away. Doing his job. That's what he's doing here. All right. So, tank. I kind of love this, actually, out of QPOC. You're like, oh, you have a wall? I have siege tanks. Seems like that's probably going to be enough. So, are we going? Oh, your supply blocked. You want to make more tanks, but you can't because of the supply block. Reaper really wants to hub up here, but Marine covering that angle, Marine covering that angle. Going to be difficult for him to do that. Tanks siege up. There's nothing to kill here. I mean, there's an SCV is going to wander down in this range and completely denies the natural base. Oh, I don't think that was a cancel either. Oh no, DES. Oh, he tries again? What? That's 900 resources lost. 2 of those are 400 minerals for command centers each. And the Widow Mine follow up. Oh, this is very weird. I like it. I like very weird so much. Bring it. Bring it on, very weird. Oh, and then a Hellion comes in. Ow. Widow Mine kills it. Gonna pair these siege tanks. DES is like, down 20-0 army supply. Did his Reaper get killed? His Reaper did get killed by this Marine. Tank rush, says QPOC. QPOC Shakur. Raffle, says DES. I mean, he's floating 900 minerals and 400 gas. He's not the greatest player of all time. I like the Liberator play, though. That said, there are Widow Mines, and they can shoot up. So, this might not go well for the Liberator, actually. Okay, but you got to get some vision up this ramp so the tanks can fire. Send a Widow Mine up here and burrow it. That's all you got to do. Dude, I know denying the enemy expansion is hot, but that's what we're talking about. It's like, oh, there's nothing actually killing me if I sit my butt up here for a while. Nice. All right, so Liberator comes in. Doesn't want to wander into Widow Mine range. Isn't it weird how sometimes you can see the Widow Mine burrowed? Ow! Ow! Oh, no. Says Des. I guess, well, maybe Liberators aren't the answer I thought they were. Mines attack air. Ah, see, I said that already. If you've been listening, Des, we would have had this discussion already. I mean, this is so intimidating. To have 4 siege tanks just shelling your building. I didn't know that. Oh, no. DES learned something today. Yay, DES is learning. You know, you learn a lot in losses. This is one of those for DES. He learns that Widow Mines shoot up. It's honestly an important lesson that everybody should learn. I mean, I don't think your tanks even have to be sieged up here to win this thing. Learning by doing, says Q-Puck. That's what we're talking about. Ow! Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a lot of dead. A lot of dead SCVs. What is that? That's 20 dead SCVs. Wait. And GG. DES taps out. Q-Puck's your winner. Absolutely fantastic build. Proxy tank rush with Widowmine support in case Liberators show up. Smart. I think it's a smart play from Q-Puck. I like it quite a bit, actually. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. Well executed. DES learns something, which is always nice. And yeah, I mean, this is one of these tanks has a bajillion kills on it. 7 kills, 5 kills, 9 kills on that back tank. The Widowmines died, I think, to friendly fire tank splash mostly, but actually, Q-Puck only lost on SCV today. What? That's not true. He had more Widowmines up here. Oh, friendly fire died, I think, so it doesn't count as lost. Fair enough. All right, cool. We got TVT. Got more cheese coming at you. Hit that like button if you haven't already. And we'll be back with more. We're on Glittering Ashes. Bottom left, Protoss, Corollas. Top right, Protoss Dance, or Dance, if it was French. All right, so PvP here in Glittering Ashes. Got some representation for Protoss, which is pretty heavy in cheese compilations. But a couple of cheese compilations ago, there were no Protoss. That was very, very weird and an aberration. All right, man. So are you going to be proxying something or cannon rushing Dance? So the name of this replay is just Disaster. So I don't know who it's a disaster for. Maybe it's a disaster for both players, which is a lot of fun. I'm down with it being a disaster for both players, potentially. I think that's kind of what the cheese compilation should be all about in a lot of ways. But that's a gateway, not a forge. And this is a gateway, not a forge. Okay, so nobody's cannon rushing here. That's fine. I don't need cannon rushes from my Protoss. There are other ways to do that sort of thing. I guess while we have a minute, both players seem to be doing fairly normal stuff. I mean, nobody's gas stealing. Whatever. Check out the Falcon Paladin Hour. It is a weekly podcast with myself and Somicron and Ozzy. You can check it out by searching Falcon Paladin Hour on YouTube. The VODs are uploaded there to Somicron's personal YouTube channel. And also out, we stream them on Twitch at twitch.tv/Somicron, SOMICRON. Every Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern in the United States and like 1 p.m. if you're in Australia and you're watching. But, oh, wait, Corollas does have a forge. Oh, okay, so forge up after Gateway, fine. So it's like a super delayed cannon rush by Corollas, which I'm not super huge fan of it. Oh, it does get scouted. So that's disastrous. Your cannon rush that you start clear at the edge of the enemy's base does get scouted. But the response is a little bit late. There is a zealot coming in to try to do something about it, but the cannon's up. And one zealot can't take down one cannon, so that's going to be a problem. Yeah, see, he's like, all right, I'll take the hits. No, I won't take the hits. Never mind. Not taking the hits. So it is a cannon rush after all. And Crow is being very careful. He's got a second pylon up, which I don't think is necessary, but maybe he didn't want to get supply block. That's what that pylon's for, not for powering purposes. Yeah, that seems about right. So, I mean, Dance has a second Nexus coming up, which is nice, but he's also got a cannon just about in range of his main Nexus, which might cause it to die. I like this cannon placement. It's very smart. Oh, shoot. Dance is just... okay. Now we're just throwing up cannons right inside the mineral line, which isn't an obstacle. Dude, kill... no, that's Dance's. Never mind, we're good. You can't see colors of stuff that's warping in. Oh, he tried to get some early hits off on that cannon so his cannon would kill it, but no. This cannon... yeah, okay, so that cannon is defending, but I think this cannon can hit the Nexus, which is a massive prob... I'd almost pull some probes to make sure this cannon dies. Oh, gosh. I would bring some probes to make sure this cannon dies. Okay, so Dance is not interested in doing that whatsoever. Corollas is expanding back home. Like, well, can you hit the Nexus? Dude, I think it can hit the Nexus. It's just kind of choosing not to. Look at the curve. Look at the curve on some of these bullets. Okay, they stopped curving because I'm watching. This cannon's got 3 kills. I don't think it can hit the Nexus. How can it hit that and not the Nexus? Is it just not prioritizing the Nexus here? Dude, this cannon is doing some absolute work. Meanwhile, Krullis wanders a Stalker over just to poke the front a little bit of Dance. And then a Zealot shows up to hack away at the Stalker, and Krullis is busy microing elsewhere and doesn't really respond to it in time. And the Stalker has to get the heck on out of there. Yeah! Okay, you can hit the Nexus. I knew it. I knew this cannon would be a problem. Dance, you should have pulled some probes to kill it. You would have lost probes, yes, but also your Nexus would not be under fire right now. So, 1 Zealot, not enough to stop 2 cannons. 3 cannons that are firing on you to try to kill this thing. I mean, it is well protected. Stalkers, maybe. Okay, Stalkers, Zealot. And it's a combination as old as time here. StarCraft 2 is 12 years old now, which, by golly, if that doesn't make you feel old, I'm not sure what else is going to do that for you today. Krullis working on a Void Rays. Which, I mean, it's Protoss. Eventually you're going to want to make Void Rays no matter what race you're against. Oh, he's already got one. He's already got one. A Holy Grail. Yes. All right, so Void Rays. Void Ray. Prismatic alignment, go. Just kidding. 3 Stalkers is a little scary. Gotta back out of there. And you can because you're fast now. Second Void Ray coming in. Dance making Stalkers. This 1 cannon is honestly... Okay, so now he's willing to sacrifice units to kill this cannon. All right, now honestly pull back. Don't... No. Just pull back. Just pull all the... Oh my gosh. Don't lose any more Stalkers to these cannons. You need them. And gonna lose another Stalker. Oh, yep. And Stalker down. Stalker down. Void Rays. Oh, Prismatic alignment on the second base here of Dance. This is absolute chaos. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a disaster for both players, honestly. Krullis is not in a fantastic position to win this thing, but he is slow warping and Zealots, and the Dance with the GG. Whoa! So remember when I was like, Krullis is not in the best position in the world to win this game. Well, I mean, I guess it is 2 base to really soon to be 1 base. Dance has a massive economic disadvantage here. But 30 to 34 workers, I mean, his main base is pretty happy. He just doesn't have enough Stalkers to handle the Void Rays because he kept losing them to things like cannons and other Stalkers, which was not smart. He should have just left them alone. Once this cannon was dead, leave everything else alone. Keep pumping Stalkers as much as you can. Got 900 minerals in here. I guess the gas count is a little bit low. Does he have... Second... Wait a second. Oh, okay. So, yeah. His second gas was delayed because the simulator was under fire by a cannon. All right. Fair enough. So, he's only on 1 gas. This one is not really working anymore, so doesn't have enough to make that many Stalkers and deal with said Void Rays. So, rough stuff there. Making it immortal just in case you need that. Void Ray immortal, kind of surprisingly good in PvP. But nicely done. Krullis getting that victory, getting that W. And guess who else is going to get a W? You, because you get to watch the G's compilation. There's even more. We're here on Fortitude, a very weird 4v4 map. It's going to be a team game, as you can tell. So Team North is represented by Rekitura. We've got Manslaughter. We also have Johnny B and Cease. I think that's what that is. Team South, going to be Hyper 1, Space Bob, Artanis, and Craft Destroy. All right, man. This is, wow, Hyper 1 committing hard to something like incredibly strong cannon rush. We have seen this. We've seen cannon rushes on this map be incredibly good because a cannon here can wipe out this mineral line and this mineral line. And if you put it, you can hit this one too, which is insane. So the response here is very good for Manslaughter, right? Kills the probe, immediately kills the forward pylon. Excellent. But that's why Hyper 1 has multiple probes over here. I'm going to go red versus blue for a minute. Okay, so now the response here from CC is not as good. CC! You have to respond to this. It's very dangerous for pylons to come up in that position on this map. I don't know if you're aware. Space Bob doing the same thing, maybe. At least distracting, quite potentially. So Hyper 1, yeah, Hyper 1 has a forge. Space Bob, I don't know what Space Bob is up to. That's what I'm talking about. Hyper 1, getting the cannons up. Oh, in this position, being powered by this pylon. He does it again. He does it again, the madman. Oh, this is not good for anyone, that's for sure. So these these cannons coming up. That's it. One cannon wreaks absolute havoc here. Completely shutting down effectively 3 mineral lines simultaneously. That's what we're talking about here, man. Johnny B is tossing down a nexus on the enemy's side of the map. No, wait. Johnny B's up here. Johnny B was... Never mind. I thought he threw up a pylon there. Maybe he didn't. It doesn't really matter, though, does it? Yeah, these are just absolute havoc wreaking. They can reach over here, too. This isn't even up against the edge right there. Oh, Hyper 1. Okay. Hyper 1. You're a madman. Johnny B taps out. He's just like, whatever. Dude, this cannon coming up is disgusting. And, yeah, Rakatura, CC, Johnny B, and Mr. Manslaughter, get out of there. Artanis, Hyper 1, Craft Destroy, and Space Bob are your winners. I mean, really, Hyper 1, though, here. There is apparently maybe proxy, like a battle cruiser or something here from Artanis he was working on, but didn't get the chance to do anything with it. There were 2 Reapers out from Craft Destroy. That would maybe be useful, too, but no, it's too late. We're at sub 3 minute, man. It's GG. Sub 3 minute GG. I like the crossing panda spinning logo here. That's fun. Oh, 9 kill cannon, 3 kill cannon. That's all you need. That's it. 4 kills on that one, too. So if you get a cannon like here, right up against this edge, then yeah, you can cover the... You can cover cannons coming up here. You can cover minerals all over the place. Absolutely sick. So sick. I know it's a repeat, but man, super duper well executed. And man, if you're playing 4v4 on Fortitude, be very hyper vigilant and aware of pylons coming up in this general area, because they will spell a certain doom for you if you don't. Nice. That was fantastic. What else do we have in store today? Let's find out. We're back on Curious Minds. It's more ZVZ. Bottom right, Shadow Slayer. Top left, it is Rysum. TTV. Good luck, have fun, he says in emoji. Do you speak emoji? I feel like you do. You know what predates emojis? Emoticons. Which are just emoji without the graphics, right? Like colon, close parentheses is a smile, and you just work from there. That's what I had to work with back in the early days of the internet. Yes, I am very old. And we've got a pool first here from Shadow Slayer into an extractor. Oh, man. The olden days of the internet. The Wild West, as it were. Extractor up. Saturating that gas. Not instantly. Here's Shadow Slayer. Saturating it a little bit. Then getting that third drone a little bit later. Interesting. So he's going to be a little bit delayed on the gas, which is fine. A little bit delayed on speed, too. Definitely hatch first here out of Rysum, an extractor pool. I mean, that is a 17 pool. That is as macro a pool as you're going to get in this matchup for sure. Shadow Slayer coming across with a drone. Going to see what's up with that. And the answer seems to be not much. Not really threatening. Just kind of hanging out, checking. Oh, see, I'm just here to scout. Nope, no aggression at all. I mean, look, a drone scout in a ZVZ is an indication that the other player is up to no good. Because nobody ever drone scouts. It just puts you too far behind economically to do it, especially in a mirror matchup. Oh, yeah. So now the drone sees these lings moving out and says, okay, well, shoot. I should have probably got my pool earlier than I did, but I'm feeling all right. There's no time to panic. Yeah, there's your speed, and then the pull-off of gas once you have enough gas for speed. All right, so Shadow Slayer going for a lot of lings here. No Banes in the future, I would say. Whoa! Okay, forward hatch in the future. What on earth? Oh, Shadow Slayer. Interesting play. I like it a lot, honestly. Yum, 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 yum. Enemy lings pop out. They don't want to engage. There's only 2 of them. There's 4 lings here. They're doubly outnumbered. But yeah, no sign of gas at all. This is going to be like forward spines and maybe just building lings closer faster. Don't go out of your base, Rysum. Engage at the ramp, but don't go any further than that. I'd support that. Getting a spine up inside the main base in case the natural base falls, he'll have somewhere to fall back to. But yeah, honestly, it's a one-basing Shadow Slayer, so I think Rysum being willing to go to one base as necessary is a good thing. Oh, then he's going to bring the spine up. Oh, this is great positioning. I'd honestly put it a little bit closer to the edge of the ramp. Speed is done. Engage. No. Rysum. Oh my gosh, he's what? Wow. I did not see that happening, but nope. Enemy lings. They're nomming. No, bad decision, Rysum. They're nomming your lings. Nomming them hard. Spine crawler. Okay. Bring the spine down and put it at the edge of the ramp. Maybe put it here so that lings can't get a full surround on it. I guess he's pretty happy with where it is now, but he's at 19 to 15 total workers. His speed's on the way. Defensively, you don't necessarily need speed, but it's nice to have. Shadow Slayer, I kind of feel like he maybe needs to go for gas here at some point. But nah, he's committed to the gasless lifestyle. He got speed for his lings. That's it, man. That's all he's ever going to get. This is definitely a very bouncy play. Okay, forces cancel on that spine, but immediately retosses up another one here. And that might have been a mistake. He might have overcommitted to killing that spine. But look at Rysum. Okay, now he's throwing the spine up at the edge of the ramp. And that's exactly what I wanted him to do. So this one couldn't even come up, right? But as it stands, oh, that queen, very careful. Very careful. Do not die. Do not die, that queen. Okay, all right. Rysum holding well here. Shadow Slayer cancels, rebuilds back that way. Once again, maybe overcommitting to killing. Well, he gets it. He gets the spine. And he gets a handful of lings out, which is awesome. But, man, I feel like the first player to make banelings in this match might actually just win it. But no one's interested in doing that. Shadow Slayer's forward hatch gets killed. He taps out. Rysum is your winner. And Shadow Slayer is a frequent contributor to the cheese comp. So thank you, Shadow Slayer. I respect you a lot for sending in a game that you lose. That means, it honestly means a lot to me. Not enough, man, not enough people in the world send me losses. So I really do appreciate it, Shadow Slayer. All right. So the next time we see a Shadow Slayer replay, you'll know, or you won't know if he's going to win or lose, right? So that is the whole idea. Good man. Good man, Shadow Slayer. That was a really fun idea. Army supply, 18 to 12. Okay, sure. Your opponent does have 2 bases, but it's only a 3-worker lead. The problem is, Rysum is floating a ton of gas and minerals that he's not spending. So, I mean, if Rysum had just tossed down a Baneling Nest or had to toss down like a Roach Warren, he would have definitely won this thing. He won it anyway. But yeah, he had the economy. He had the tech. And Shadow Slayer went for the early aggressive play. Didn't quite pull off for him. Rysum, I thought, maybe sacrificed too many lings to kill those spines, but heck, it worked out for him in the end. Resources lost were 1,000 to 1,200. Shadow Slayer did lose more, but he had fewer workers and a smaller army. And end of the day, 39 lings for Rysum died and 34 for Shadow Slayer. But again, Rysum had the economic advantage, so he could afford to do that sort of thing. So well done. I mean, just utterly impressive. Good job there by Rysum. Good hold. I want to check out his APM. Oh, yeah, this is a higher level game. 193 APM. I guess in a ZVZ, a little bit easier to have a higher APM. But anyway, cool stuff. So we got a couple more games left here. If you haven't hit that like button, if you haven't hit that subscribe, go ahead and do so. I think these players, you know, they're entertaining enough. We'll be back with more cheese next month, but we're not done with this one yet. So stick around. We got the more. Beckett Industries graces our eyes again. Top right, Hot Mom, Zerg player. Bottom left, Mantis MM. Protoss. The name of this replay is simply Dirty Cheese. So I don't know how it's dirty, but it's good to know the screeners also agree that it's dirty. All right, man. So Hot Mom. That is an interesting name for a StarCraft 2 player. Okay. Says Mantis MM. Is there's some kind of a chat log I need to be reading here? I think Mantis MM did this in the last game where he just said thanks. Even though the other player didn't say anything. Zoom. Little bump on the nose. Fastest kiss in the world there between that drone and that probe. So there's the forge. Okay, so this is why you drone scout, ladies and gentlemen, right? So Hot Mom's going to come in here. He's going to see the forge, or I guess she's going to see the forge, assuming Hot Mom is she, which would track, I guess. Could track. Mantis MM cruising in and sees, oh yeah, see once you're going for, wait. Oh, a proxy hatch. Yes, a proxy hatch. You were trying to cannon rush. Oh, instead, forward gateway. Let's go. Let's forward gate this thing. If you don't have anything, I'm not going to bother with cannons. He doesn't know about the forward proxy hatch, though, is the larger problem. He's investing maybe a little bit too much here. The problem here for Hot Mom is that Hot Mom's pool is really delayed. And that gateway is coming in fast. And ta-da! So this is where, if you had zealots, you'd bring a zealot down and attack this thing so it didn't finish, and maybe some probes, like 5 or 6 of them, but nope! You don't have a gateway yet, and it's all the way across the map. So this is like the slow creepiest cannon rush of all time. I love the 20 in the cannon, by the way. 20-year anniversary of StarCraft. Back in 2018, which, not really 4 years ago. I'm losing all sense of time as I get older. This is crazy. Okay, so pylon low ground. Interesting. Trying to get a cannon up, I guess? Yeah, there we go. Getting a cannon up here. But there's lings popping out, and I think these cannons have no chance of actually finishing. There we go. So lings attack this one. No. Maybe another set of lings would be amazing to kill this cannon too. I'm just stating for the record here. You're going to make a zealot at all? This is nuts. This is absolutely crazy. Go. No. I mean, is that being powered by the high ground one? Oh, are you too late on this cannon? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, he was too late. He was too late on that cannon. God. Okay. So making a drone wasn't the correct choice, I don't think. 2 sets of lings would have killed these cannons. No problem. But now there's an issue. So, okay, here's the thing. Mantis MM is on one base and Hot Mom's on one base, and that favors the Protoss every time. There's just a one-basing Protoss is going to be way more cost-efficient. Make that into a Ravager, maybe? Ravagers? You have the gas for it. You're going to run down and kill this cannon. Yeah, definitely going to pull that off. The question is, how much are you going to lose? How much are you willing to lose? Buys time for that. Shield battery high ground! Oh no! Get the roaches out of there! Let the spine crawler handle it! Oh gosh. Oh, and then upgrades the roaches into Ravagers, replenishing their health instantly. Oh, that's such... Okay, Hot Mom is doing some good stuff here. Mantis is in trouble, dude. Mantis in a lot of trouble. Dude, make this one into... you have to make this one into a Ravager. It has 8 HP. It is required by law. You make this one a Ravager. I thought you were going to make it a Ravager. Roaches? Okay. Yeah. Find an angle where the cannon can't hit him. The Stalker coming out, which does fairly well against roaches. Oh, not this one. And, okay, this one, though. This roach, though. This roach needs the upgrade. I mean, yeah, you're going to kill this pylon, but that's why there's 2 pylons. Oh, and then the shield battery heal on the pylon. Somebody was trying to argue with me the other day in the comments that shield batteries can't heal buildings. And I was like, yes, they can. Oh, and then a Void Ray pops out. Mantis. I did not recognize that we were going Stargate. Didn't see it. God, Void Rays. Void Rays. With shield battery support here, too. Even if you have a queen, you're not killing it. Ah, this is crazy. This is just insane. Well, Hot Mom's got some Ravagers. Dude, bring them down. Corrosive Bio this cannon. Force something to happen. Yeah, Void Ray, just too fast, too nimble. Too much damage versus armored stuff. I mean, it's a good unit. It's an excellently good unit. The Void Ray is. You just got to dodge Corrosive Biles, which is easy because your acceleration and your maximum speed were increased on the final balance patch of StarCraft 2. Spores aren't going to do it for you because there's a shield battery. Mantis showing some bad manner with the leave option. You only had one Corrosive Bile. What was that? Should have made a queen. I honestly feel like a queen would have been a better option here than Spore. So yeah, that's it. That hatch is down. Dirty Cheesa. Mantis is the Borealis in this game. You were cannon rushing. You were cannon rushing. And oh, look, Void Rays. Oh, lower level Zerg players really, 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 really struggle against Void Rays. If you're Protoss and you're not making Void Rays, you really, really should be. I don't know why you wouldn't, I guess is how I express this. Ah. Says Hot Mom. You have a base over here. There's the cheese. Well, I mean, Mantis was totally going to cannon rush your butt. That was a Forge first play. Love you, buddy. And Mantis is your winner. Oh, kind of some sarcastic good manner there from Hot Mom, but whatever. You get what you get. That one. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Despite kind of the bad manner there, but man, Void Ray is just impossible. The only way you can kill Void Rays, even cost effectively as a Zerg player, is like Hydra's backing them into a corner where they can't run away because they're faster than Hydras are, right? So like you have to be attacking here where Void Rays have to engage or everything dies. Because you can't chase them down. Roach's Ravager's bad. Queen's good, but again, Void Rays can disengage from the Queens, no problem. So yeah, Void Ray, good unit. 2 kills, 3 kills, 6 kills. Nicely done. Army value a full 26 to 15. And just nothing that can handle Void Rays here from Hot Mom whatsoever. So, all right, one more game. I think we got one more before we're done here today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. I really had a good time. Hope you can tell. And final cheese incoming. Berlingrad. Site of the final cheese. Top left it is Salicornia. And in the bottom right it is Corollis. So a PvP here on Berlingrad. The name of this replay is Cute Cheese. What makes cheese cute? I don't know. Maybe you draw a little smiley face on it and make it happy, and then it's cute. Don't actually know. Alright, man. So if there's Protoss involved, especially in this compilation, there is a cannon rush not too far away. So, probe moving out. I'm not suspicious. I'm not suspicious at all. Look at me. Just got to scout out. That's what all the professionals tell me to do as a probe, is move across the map and see what the enemy is doing. Smart. I think it's just smart is what it is. And there it is. Forge coming up from Salicornia. Pylon inside the main base of Corollis. Corollis is trying to do it straight, man. Actually, he's got a Forge up before Gateway, so never mind. Never mind. And then Corollis throws up his own. That's it. You throw up your own cannon before the first cannon comes up from the enemy, and, like, you're pretty much okay, I think. Oh, you think you're so... You think you're awesome? Oh, hold on. Hold on. Maybe I need another cannon, says Corollis. All right, it's a little bit of a tight situation. Probe's fighting out here. Okay, but it's actually 2v1, so that's not a good fight at all. That said... Oh, good snipe. Never mind. It was totally a fair fight. Yeah, so that cannon firing away. That's going to win that battle. And then this cannon's going to finish and help kill that one, and then kill the incoming probes. And then that cannon's dead. All right, so that was held. That was held by Corollis. cute cheese indeed, but can't cannon rush someone who opens Forge. There it is. Some really nice compact cheese today. Really do appreciate that. Yeah, so my rules for cheese are generally like 7 minutes or shorter is better. No worker rushes. And the higher level your cheese is, the more I like it. Right? And the more you want, the more I'm going to want to cast your game, and the more screeners are going to enjoy it too. But yeah, as you can see, lower level cheese is fine as well. But that was, it's just Salicornia just kind of, that was a build order loss, right? Went for the cannon rush, but that was a cannon first from Krollis into a gateway. Got his cannon up before the first cannon even started from Salicornia, and that's just not going to happen. That is just a recipe for disaster as Salicornia here. So well done by Krollis. Kind of got a little bit lucky there with the Forge first play, but you know, in a PvP, it probably pays off at this stage, especially if you're like in the Platinum or Diamond leagues, just to go for a Forge. And sure, Forge and then make a gateway. Why not? You probably won't regret it. So that was fun. That was a fun cheese comp. Hope you enjoyed it, because I certainly did, and that's going to be it from me. So this has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft 2 Legacy of the Void and a cheese compilation. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.